Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. How's it going with you?
Good, I'm studying English at night school.
That's a good idea. How far along are you?
I'm past the basic stuff. We're studying idioms right now.
Oh, yeah. They're fun. Try a few on me.
Okay. What does it mean if I say horse of a different color?
Give me an example.
A guy says, dating her was a lot of fun, but I think marrying her would be a horse of a different color.
I know. He's saying that marrying the girl would be very different from dating her. Try another one on me.
What if someone said to you, "Cat got your tongue"?
That's a weird one. Give me an example.
Okay, let's say I asked you a question and you don't respond. I could say, "Cat got your tongue." It means, are you afraid to answer?
What's next?
Here's a good one. Tongue-in-cheek.
I'm not sure what that means.
Okay, let's say I told you that I would give you $1,000,000 if you cooked me dinner. Now you want the money. I could say I was speaking tongue-in-cheek. In other words, I was just joking.
This is fun. Give me another one.
That guy is all thumbs.
So, he was born with only thumbs.
No, silly. It means he's very clumsy. An example would be, he tried to tie his shoelaces, but he was all thumbs.
Next.
Okay. What does it mean when someone says, "He sold me down the river"?
I've seen that one in movies. It's like when you think someone is your friend or business partner, and then they betray you.
Yeah, like you cheat on your taxes and your friend turns you in.
He sold you down the river.
Doesn't about face.
I know that one. Someone is known for doing a certain thing or having a certain belief, and then suddenly and unexpectedly changing their mind.
That's pretty good, you're right.
For instance, Sally says she was going to be a vegetarian, and then does an about-face and starts eating meat. Or Bill says he is going to college, and then does an about-face and goes into the army instead. Let's keep going.
What does it mean if someone feeds you a line?
Well, I'm sure it doesn't mean that they feed you actual line or rope.
Let's say a guy wants you to loan him money. He tells you a sad story about not having food until the end of the month. You give him the money and then find out he didn't need it for food after all. He just fed you a line. Sometimes people say that they were fed a line of bull. Okay, instead of studying, let's just go and shoot the breeze.
I know that one. I've heard people say, why don't we go have coffee and shoot the breeze?
Yep, it means that you just want to sit down and make small talk, talk about whatever comes to mind.
Can you use it for a serious conversation? Like if you were going to break off a relationship?
No. You'd probably start that conversation off by saying, "Let's talk." If I'm really tired and want to go to sleep, I could say I'm ready for bed.
Or you could say, I'm ready to hit the hay.
What if I say fork it over?
Give me an example.
Okay, you borrowed money from me a long time ago and never paid me back. I want you to fork it over.
What's next on your list?
What if I called you a wet blanket?
Am I supposed to be insulted? Give me an example.
Okay. I'm not going out with Bill anymore. He's such a wet blanket. What I'm saying is that Bill is a real drag, which is another way of saying he's such a pessimist and doesn't want to do anything fun.
Well, I would be insulted if you called me that.
One thing I've noticed about you is that you tend to talk through your hat.
What? I don't even own a hat. Explain.
Here's an example. Mary started talking to me about advanced physics. But she got it all wrong, so I knew she was just talking through her hat. Mary didn't know what she was talking about.
So it's someone who is basically feeding you a line.
My car is a lemon.
How could a car be a fruit?
A lemon is something purchased, generally a car, that looks really good before it's bought, but later turns out to be defective. So my car looked great and drove well until I drove off the dealership lot, but after that it has had all kinds of problems.
Guess the car salesman fed you a line.
I got the axe.
But you look okay.
Very funny. I thought I was doing good job, but the boss called me and gave me the axe. He fired me. Amy has so many responsibilities that she is near the end of her rope. That means she nearly the end of her ability to handle her job.
Perhaps they should feed her some more line.
Very funny. Okay, try this one. What does it mean to bury the hatchet?
I don't know, but it sounds serious, like the expression get the axe.
Actually, it's a good thing. It is when people who have been arguing decide to declare a truce and stop fighting with each other.
Give me one more.
Okay, tell me what the expression have the world by the tail means.
I know that one. It's when someone feels happy and successful. Here's an example. When John finished graduate school and got his first job, he felt like he had the world by the tail.
Very good. Well, that's all for now. I have a lot more, but you should review these a few times to let them soak in.
Hey, what's that expression mean?
That's for next time.